I am Shamika Cotton. You may recognize me from such shows as HBO's The Wire, or maybe you've seen me as Farrah on P-Valley on Starz, or maybe you've seen me do some Law & Order episodes. But beyond acting, I am the founder of the multi-generational internship program called the 10-10 Talent Internship Program, or T3IP for short. Back in 2023, I launched the 10-10 Talent Internship Program in order to give access, exposure, and mentorship to those wanting to work in the creative and entertainment industries. Why? Because I wanted to open the doors for emerging creatives, no matter where they are in their journey. Because I believe operating in your talent should not be limited by location, age, nor circumstance. It just needs someone who believes in it and is willing to grant access and hold the space for your greatness to emerge. So usually I take on only 8 interns, and they focus on everything from content creation and branding to digital marketing and generative AI tools, working together on real-world projects to build their portfolios. But here's the dilemma. This year, I upgraded the program, and I decided to make it a paid internship program so that each intern gets a stipend to cover their learning experience. So when I said I would take on 8 interns, I meant that I would take on up to 8 interns, given that each spot was fully funded to cover the intern stipend and program costs. Well, what had happened was this year, oh my gosh, we had such a massive response, full of talented people that were eager to work, that I couldn't just choose 8. So you know what I did? I admitted 15 interns into the program. I know, 15. They were all so talented and so eager to work that I just couldn't choose. So please donate so that we can keep as many of these emerging artists as we can. Y'all, this program is a true labor of love, and it means the world to me that these talented individuals have a paid learning experience. I am Shamika Cotton, and this is the making of T3IP. Let's go. Sunday, I have to make one of the toughest decisions I've had to make during this entire internship cycle, deciding who gets to continue on in the 10-10 Talent Internship Program and who will be asked to leave. We originally planned to offer up to 8 intern positions, given that each spot was funded at $4,000, which covers the intern's $2,500 stipend for the 8 weeks, as well as any program cost. The good news is we raised over $21,000. Thank you so much to all those who have donated, and thank you to our Innovation Lab sponsors. But the bad news is it does not meet our fundraising goal for 8 interns. So I can only keep 5. But here's the dilemma. I have 12 interns working their heart out to earn one of only 5 spots. So I need your help. Watch these videos coming up in my stories and vote on the intern you'd like to see continue in the program. Or you could help us open up another spot by making a tax-deductible donation at Fractured Atlas. Simply comment the word donate and I'll send you a link. Remember, your voice and your support matters.
What being in this program means to me is that I get to meet multiple people, and it's truly an honor to work with the members of my team who all have such astonishing talents. What makes me qualified to stay is my skill set and experience. I've worked as a web developer, as a user experience designer, I've worked as a layout editor, I've done branding for people. I have a plethora of skills in my toolbox. It would make me a very valuable asset.
Being in this program means so much to me. I get to finally get my foot in the door in the entertainment industry since Shamika is an actor, and being able to work alongside with her, being able to help her behind the scenes with her social media. This is definitely opening my eyes in the entertainment industry.
I graduated college in May, and it's actually been pretty difficult to find a job, especially one that I wanted to do and not just get a job just to get a job. When I read what we would be doing in this internship program, it definitely felt right up my alley. Being able to be creative, develop ideas, produce content that would promote engagement to people, like actually doing things that to me felt productive.
What does being in this program mean for me? I mean, being in this program literally means everything to me. So when I was first initially even just asked to do an interview, I was just really happy because I was like, okay, this is gonna help give me the direction that I've been looking for.
This program has truly been uplifting to me because it's validated that I make art that matters and that I've been chosen to help make that art with Shamika. My career aspirations, of course, is to be a director on a Hollywood project or like an industry project that gets into the theaters. That's my biggest hope.
This is more than just an internship for me. It's a place where I can strengthen my storytelling voice, collaborate with other talented creatives, and contribute to meaningful brand and marketing projects that make an impact.
This program means a lot. For me, it's one step closer to my dream of screenwriting for TV. I've studied a lot on the creative side of this kind of a career, but this program is giving me much needed experience on the business and the professional side of the career that I didn't have before, and I'm learning how to move beyond just the script.
Being in a program like T3IP means so much to me because as someone who wants to be in the entertainment industry as a whole, it's been super hard to break in. I'm currently a college senior. I get amazing experience through my classes and clubs that I'm involved in. Nothing can really compare to real world experience, so I'm super grateful to be in this program. Not only have something to add to my resume, but make connections with people and learn from people around me while working on these real world projects.
A great opportunity because I'm like, at my age, do I have anything to contribute to people that are younger than me? Also, am I able to learn from them and learn more about what's in right now, what's hip, what's cool? Okay, that's really lame to say those words, but to kind of understand what's trending in society and for the culture. That's how it feels to be around people that are less experienced and more experienced. You still got something you could always learn from somebody. Just got to be open to it.
What makes me qualified to stay in this program would be my determination to get things done and my determination to learn. I have a high drive of learning, and I try to bring whatever I learn into whatever field I go into, so it will be able to help me out in the future as I continue on with my future endeavors.
Being in this program has been really meaningful to me so far because I studied film and media in college, and ever since graduating I've been extremely interested still in film but also in marketing. So this internship has allowed me to start exploring kind of the marketing side of things and getting to sharpen those skills and getting to work with people who have similar goals.
I believe that I deserve to be a part of the T3IP program because I'm a hardworking, dedicated, and ambitious individual who strives for excellence in all her work. Not only that, but I'm a screenwriting student as well, which means that I have a very strong creative foundation that I can bring to the program. I don't only wish to bring my skills and knowledge towards the program, but I really hope to grow and learn from my peers, mentors, and collaborators. And I believe that my drive, creativity, and curiosity would really make me a valuable asset to the T3IP program.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap-In, your Saturday Morning Tap-In. What a full day I have in store for today. You just got a chance to meet some of the amazing interns that are right now matriculating through the T3IP curriculum. 12 amazing interns. And as you heard in the video, we have 5 spots available. And so I share that with you all because guess what? It doesn't have to be 5 spots. It can be more spots. If what you saw on the screen inspired you, if you're rooting for these interns that all deserve to be here, they all need this experience in order to get to the next level in their career, consider making a tax deductible donation by visiting Fractured Atlas. We have the QR code on the screen. If you're watching on Instagram, you can go to my link tree. The link is there. It will take you to Fractured Atlas, or you can click on any one of the videos on my Instagram page, Facebook, and there will be a link that will lead you to Fractured Atlas. Every donation, no matter how small or how big, really helps and really goes a long way. Today is a very special day, but also a day that has a little bit of just, maybe some anxiousness, some excitement, because this is the day that the interns are going to make their presentations, to show why they should be in the program, to show their work. And so we will be doing that right after today's all cat. So send them some love, send them some hearts, put in the chat, wish them all so much success today as they make their presentations. If you, by chance, are curious, you want to see these presentations, I got you covered. We have a special that we're doing right now where we have a webinar that you can join to watch their presentations. You also can join me on Sunday when I will be reviewing all of their work, reviewing their interviews, reviewing everything, and you'll get a chance to watch me work, to watch me deliberate, to hear me have the conversations, what I'm thinking about for each intern, and see the things that I'm looking at. If that is something that is of interest to you, if your curiosity is piqued, you want to know what you doing over there, or maybe you want to know how is she managing 12 interns right now, right? Maybe you're curious about the apps that we use or the systems that we use to run this internship program. I highly encourage you to make a $50 donation that goes toward the interns, but you will get access to the live webinars or the recordings if you can't make it. But also, we are throwing in a bonus, right? The bonus is you will get a 3-month subscription to our new channel on Instagram and Facebook. It is called Preneurship. And on that channel, we talk about all things as it relates to being an entrepreneur, being a spiritpreneur, or being an artpreneur, right? A spiritpreneur are those spiritual entrepreneurs, right? An artpreneur are those artists who are also entrepreneurs. And also what you'll get in that channel, you'll get behind the scenes access to the making of T3IP. And also I'll be sharing some of my intimate real-time reflections as I navigate this journey. We have about 4 to 5 weeks left in the program. And so you'll be able to go on that ride with us. We're calling that the heart and thoughts of a founder. So you'll be getting those messages in there. And also you'll have access to it via Instagram and via Facebook. So I highly recommend making that $50 donation. Head on over to Fractured Atlas. If you want to join today, they will be getting started probably at about 10:45. We'll get started with those presentations if we wrap up the tap in. But as soon as tap in is over, head on over, join us in the webinar to watch their presentations. Maybe you just want to be in the room to root them on, right? Maybe you just want to be there to send them energy. Make that donation and we will get the links to the webinars right over to you. All right. So we'll be standing by for that. But we're going to go ahead and get today's Saturday morning tap in started. So this show is for you. If you have been craving a moment to realign with the best version of yourself, if there is a dream on your 300 things list that is asking you to stretch, or if you simply want to reconnect with your purpose and clarity and intention, today is your day to tap in. All right, let's go. Cue the music, Destiny. I know Destiny is like, wait, I wasn't expecting it. All right, and it's playing, is it?
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Y'all show some love to Destiny. Good morning. Good morning, Mrs. Gina. Good morning, Regina. Good to see you tapping in. Good morning, Fabian. So glad to see you tapping in on this Saturday morning. We got Bum Loves Me. That's Toyette tapping in, rooting on turns. Okay, we got P3IP in the building. We got Abby over on Facebook. We got Jay on Instagram, Taylor on Instagram. Okay, I see you. We got Monica on Instagram. Oh, yay! Bum Loves Me says, "You got this, Destiny." Yes, she does. She's got this, and she has got me, supporting me really wonderfully. I appreciate you, Destiny. Who else is here? Oh my gosh, some more 2K3. My associate producer is here. Thank you so much. So good to see you here. Yay! Oh, we got Brandon is here. It's so good to see you here as well. That's my game night family. Also, our other project family. We can't even say what it is, but we're here. We are here. Some more 2K. Thanks for the music, Destiny. Yes, everybody. Nikki, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Destiny was like, Shamika, let's get this party started. All right, so good morning, family. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. We have spent the last few weeks traveling through one of my favorite passages of wisdom, Philippians 4:8, where we're told to think on things that are true, things that are honest, just, pure, lovely, of good report, full of virtue, and worthy of praise. Now, even if scripture isn't your tradition, this is universal. What we focus on expands. Where your attention goes, your power flows. Somebody put that in the chat. Let me know if this is landing, right? What we focus on expands, and also where our attention goes, our power flows, right? That's that creation power. When we say our power flows. So if your attention is focused on something positive, then your creation power goes out there and creates more positive experience. But if your attention is focused on the negative and what you don't want to happen, you are sending your power to create and draw to you more negative experiences. That is why it is so important for us to work on getting our thoughts in alignment, getting control of our thoughts. What are you thinking on? Sometimes we're going through our days and we're just on autopilot, not really paying attention to the thoughts that are happening in our minds, right? What you think about, guess what? You bring about. All right. Let me know. Is this landing? Have you guys, how is this landing? Is it landing? What you think about, you bring about. Okay. So this year, we have been working on keeping our dream alive by shifting our focus intentionally. So for those who are new here, maybe you have not heard of the 300 things list. That's okay. I'm going to tell you all about it. What you're going to need is a journal or some paper, okay, and something to write with. All right, you're going to need something to write on and something to write with. And if you have never heard of the 300 things list, this is the first thing I want you to write down. I want you to think about something that you want to experience. Write down your dream or your goal. Just pick one thing, right? What is something that you want to experience in your life? Is it a new home? Is it a new car? Is it a career opportunity? Whatever it is. When we're doing the 300 things list, we're really opening up our minds, right? And really pouring our hearts out, right? And realizing that we have not because we ask not. And one way that we ask is by the things that we write down in our journal, right? Another thing that we think about when we're doing the 300 things list is not that you ask for too much. Is that you ask for too little. So as you're thinking about what to write down on that piece of paper, remember, you can ask for anything. Nothing is impossible, right? Write it down, save it, We are going to come back to it. Maybe you need some more time and you can't think of anything right now. Okay, keep thinking, because there will come a point in today's show when we will be journaling for 10 minutes and 10 seconds, right? But a little backtrack, what the 300 things list is. It's an exercise that was first brought to my awareness by Steve Harvey. And he shared that this was something that he did to help him manifest his dream life. And what he did was he wrote down in his journal 300 things that he wanted to ask God for. And when I heard about this exercise, I was like, I want to do that. I want to have success. I want to manifest the life of my dreams. But what I found out was when I started to do it, I could barely get past 20. I could barely get past 30. How do I think of 300 things? And I started and I stopped many a times, but it wasn't until I decided to do it in community. So over the past 2 years, we have come together at the end of the year over the course of 7 days to break down the 300 things and write something every day until we got to the last day and we completed our 300 things list. Sometimes you need community in order to help you to show up to be your best self. Sometimes we need community to help us show up consistently and to push through. And that was my secret sauce. And that was the first time I got it done in 2023. And then we did it again in 2024. But what happened before we did it in 2024? I happened to look at what I wrote on my 300 things list for 2023. And I was looking at it and I was saying, some of the things that I wrote down on my list, I completely had the power to make happen, but I had forgotten about it. I had forgotten about it. And so if I would have taken the time to just revisit the things on my list, then I might have been able to have more things that I crossed off at the end of the year. So I said, you know what? Here again, Shamika, you're not the only one who needs this, right? So I said, what we're going to do for Saturday Morning Tap-In is at least one Saturday morning tap-in will be dedicated to keeping the dream alive in 2025. I'm here all night, folks. I'm here all night, folks. But yeah, so that's what I decided we would do. We would come together and just take a moment to look over our list. But then I said, you know what? We're not just going to look it over. We are going to engage with something on our list. And so over the past 7 to 8 weeks recently, we've been doing it every week as we have been looking through those 8 universal lenses, right? Those 8 universal lenses. And so today we are going to go over the last lens, right? The last lens. But some of you are new here and may be wondering, well, what are the lenses? What are the lenses? And we will definitely get through that. All right. So the last lens for today is virtue, right? That will give us a completion and be the completion and the end of this circle, right? So just a quick recap on what the lenses are. The first lens is true, right? When we're looking at the goals and things on our list, we're saying, looking through the lens of true, we are claiming and writing what we want to be real, right? That's the first lens. Somebody put down true. Write it in the chat. True is the first lens. Let me know if this is landing. Let me know if you're following. What's up, Pope Solutions? So good to see you here. Some more 2K3 says also, oh, yes. Don't forget to check out our Facebook group for Saturday Morning Tap-In. It's free. It's a good time. Join our Facebook group. It's wonderful. Thank you, Raven, for putting that in the chat. Let's go ahead and pop that up on the screen. Awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome. Yes. And also in that group, just a little segue, in the Saturday Morning Tap-In group on Facebook, we have a lot of videos that support our growth. And also there are other videos that even talk more about the 300 things list. So if you haven't already, after the tap in, head on over to Facebook and join our Facebook group. All right. The second lens is honest. When we are looking through the lens of honest, we are being transparent about our desire. We are being honest with ourselves. We are not playing small, right? We are saying, what do you really want? What do I want? Not what do my parents want? What does my significant other want? Not even what I told my friends I wanted last year. You get a chance to say, I changed my mind. This is what I want. But by all means, be honest with yourself. What do you really want? Don't be afraid to write down and to say what you really want. The third lens is just. This is when we're looking at the things on our list, imagining the most aligned and fair outcome. When this thing on my list happens, what is the most aligned outcome that is fair for everyone involved, right? It's something to give for everyone involved. That's just. The next lens is pure. This is when you are getting clarity on your intentions, clarity, getting focus. Pure is also about looking at the things you desire on your list, getting rid of the clutter of fear, getting rid of the clutter of doubt, right? Letting go of that white noise, getting really clear about what you want and really getting focused. The next lens is lovely. And that's when you're looking at the things on your list and you're writing down things that bring beauty and joy into the vision, right? What I love about looking at the things on our list through the lens of lovely is what's inherent in looking at the lens of loveliness is the power of love. The power of love that we all have, that is that attracting force in the universe. It's the thing that draws things to us, right? And so lovely, it's about the feelings, right? When we look at our goals and our things and the things on our list, what do they make us feel, right? When we look at something beautiful or something joyous, we start to feel that. So we're looking at the things on our list from a lens of love, loveliness that is turning on our feelings. And remember, our feelings is energy in motion, right? And that is what is drawing the thing to us. I know that might have been deep, but that's the way it works. That's just the way it works, right? Our feelings, our energy in motion is that invisible energy that is drawing
recording
to us,
in progress,
is that draws to us what we desire. All right. The next lens is good report. We're looking at the thing that we want to bring into expression in our life through the lens of good report, meaning we're speaking life and good news over our dreams. If I were to write a journal entry and to say, this is the good report after what I wanted to happen happened, right? This is what I would say. This is what my testimony would be. Good report. And then the seventh is praise. And that is writing from a place of gratitude. Gratitude is the universe's love language, right? Somebody put that into the chat. Gratitude is the universe's love language. And remember, we said with love is that energy that draws things to us, right? So when we get into an energy of praise, of gratitude, when we turn on gratitude, we're starting to draw more things to us, right? So those are 7 of the 8 lenses. And then the final lens that we will be looking at today is virtue. All right. Virtue is that lens that helps your dream take root through your daily actions and your daily choices. We are going to talk more about that. But first, I'm going to need to stop and get some participation from everybody here. So y'all know what to do. Those who are my series regulars in the building, we need some numbers. So Destiny, get ready to write these down so that we can put them up on the screen later. All right. First things first, I need a number between 1 and 10. 1 and 10. And then after that, I need a number between 11 and 50. Just go ahead, put them in the chat on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We see you. What number? Awesome. 1 to 10, and then great. We got 1 to 10, 11 to 50. Coming up next, 51 to 100. Let's put those numbers in the chat. Awesome. All right, we see those numbers pouring in. All right, we got that one. Next, we want to have a number between 51 and 100. Coming up next, 101 to 175. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, you guys, y'all are the random number generator. That's what y'all are. Okay, very good. I see you. Next is 101 to 175. Coming up after that is 176 to 250. Let's go. I love it. I love this participation. Awesome. We got that. Coming up next, 176 to 250. And then after that, 251 to 300. We're almost there. Almost there. Fantastic. I see these numbers coming in. All right, Renee, I got you. All right, we need that 251 to 300. Who's got it? Who's got 251 to 300? It's so, okay, great. All right, great. I see that. We need the last ones. Okay, let's see what we're happening. Y'all see me struggling with these lashes trying to read. Okay, very good. What's happening over here on Instagram? Okay, great. I'm missing the Instagram. All right, I see the Instagram. I got you. Okay. I think we got all the numbers that we need. All right, Destiny, get ready to write these down. Just write them down and be prepared to put them on the screen a little bit later. These are the numbers: 6, 9, 32, 49, 66, 95, 145, 156, 250, 244, 287, 300. Destiny, let me know if you got it. Let me know in the private chat. Did you get it? Did you get it? Oh, got it. Destiny is on it. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. So much love from my girl Destiny in the building, doing such a wonderful job. All right. So those are the numbers that we will be picking from. Let's go ahead and let's wait for a second. Let's talk about virtue before we put those numbers up on the screen. Let's just take a quick moment to go back over to talk a little bit more about virtue, because virtue is one of my favorite lenses. It's not that I saved it for last. We did this randomly, but virtue is one of my favorite lenses because it is about who you are becoming as your dream unfolds. Somebody put that in the chat. Virtue is about who you are becoming as your dream unfolds. It's about character. It's about excellence. It's about integrity. It's about showing up as your highest version of yourself, even before the manifestation arrives. Did y'all hear that? It's about showing up as the highest version of yourself even before that thing has manifested. Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. Virtue isn't about perfection. Virtue is about alignment. Virtue is about discipline with grace. Virtue is about doing the small things with big intention. Y'all know we're big on intention here, right? A little bit of intentionality goes a long way. Virtue is about becoming the person your dream requires, so that when you get it, right? When you get it, you're able to carry it with all the joy and enjoyment of it, right? That's what virtue is about. We're talking about qualities like courage, discipline, compassion, patience, integrity, consistency, and excellence. Virtue asks us, who do I need to be for this dream to thrive? Sometimes you need to just journal about that and see what your inner highest self reveals to you. Not just what do I want, not just what do I envision, but who am I becoming in the process? Y'all, can I keep it real? Running this internship program, even I am still becoming and unfolding. I am learning through this process. You understand? Your dreams help you to grow, right? It's not just about attaining the dream. It's about who you are becoming along the journey of your dream. Because sometimes your dream is not waiting on perfect conditions. Your dream is just waiting on you. It's waiting on you to be consistent. It's waiting on you to be courageous. It's waiting on you to be willing to move into that version of yourself who already has it. Let's take a moment. I'm going to say that again, right? You think you're waiting on your dream, but your dream is waiting on you. And it's waiting on you to move into that version of yourself who already has it. Let me know how this is landing in the chat, y'all. Right? This is some good stuff. I'm picking up on it. Right? All right. So put the numbers up on the screen, Destiny. Thank you very much. So today we are going to take one of the dreams on our 300 things list, just one, and we are going to script it through the lens of virtue. And we're just going to do it for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. 10 minutes and 10 seconds, because y'all, we got a lot to do today. And don't forget, if you want to tune in right after this Saturday morning tap in, and you want to tune in to watch the live presentations of our interns becoming their highest and best self today, feel free, head on over, make a donation of $50 or more, and you will get access to today's webinar, as well as tomorrow's very intimate deliberation, and a three-month subscription to our very new Preneurship subscription channel on YouTube and Facebook. All right. So if you did not do the 300 things list, that's okay. I asked you at the beginning of the show to write down just one thing, right? And then here are some things to think about. Let me go ahead and pick a number. Let me see what numbers we got over here on the screen. I'm going to pick. Okay, I got one. I got the number I'm going to pick. Everybody take a moment. If you did your 300 things list, to go ahead and find your item. So I'm going to find the item that I'm going to do. All right. I can't wait to see what it is. I'm going to highlight it. This should be really good. Okay. This should be really good. Really good. Okay, we'll do. Okay, great. Wow. So here's the deal. So what I wrote for, I was going to pick 156, and I'm just telling y'all this. This stuff works. Do you understand? For 156, I said that I attend a particular event. Y'all already attended that event. My 300 things list is already working. I got to pick a different number. Okay, so let me find something else. Okay. Oh, yo, that's hot. So I know what I got my number. I chose 145 instead, and that's amazing. Wow. All random. I didn't know what 145 was, but it's a good one. All right. So we are going to get started with the journal prompt. Let me know if everybody has something written down on their page, or if you have identified the thing on your 300 things list. Write down, I got it. Let me know that I'm not doing this alone. Somebody let me know I got it. And I know I'm not doing it alone, because I got 12 interns. So I know they got it. So good. Very good. So here are the journal prompts for you to think about over this next 10 minutes and 10 seconds. You can write, what qualities of character does this dream call out of me? Or you could say, who would the best version of me move toward this dream? No, sorry. How would the best version of me move toward this dream? Or what habits or behaviors support this dream? Which one weakens it? Oh, these are some good journal prompts. They're going to really pull out some good stuff. Or if I were already living this dream, what would my daily choices look like? Oh, it's so good. This is juicy. Or who am I becoming as I move toward this desire? Or here's the last one: write a scene where your virtuous self, your highest self, is living this dream. All right. So before we get started, let's just take a moment to get grounded. Take some nice cleansing inhales and exhale. We inhale together and exhale. Allowing ourselves to be fully present in this moment, just centering ourselves, checking in with our bodies. Let's take another cleansing inhale. We inhale and exhale. Letting go of anything that came before this moment, and letting go what we think may be coming after this moment. Allowing the exhale to release any anxious thoughts of fear or worry, just letting it out. Just be fully present in this moment. The next moment will take care of itself. All the power you need is in this right now moment. The present is the only place of power, not the past and not the future. If you want power, you got to be present. Let's take one more cleansing inhale. We inhale and we exhale. All right. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We are journaling. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. The timer has started. We begin. Write from virtue. Write from your strength. Write from your highest self. We are journaling. 9 minutes, 57 seconds to go. We are journaling. 9 minutes, 8 seconds to go.
Good morning, Regina. So glad to see you tapping in. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Three minutes, 23 seconds to go. We are journaling. And we're tapping in through journaling. I love that. Two minutes, 21 seconds to go. She's out of ink. I don't know if you have that more. "23 seconds. Oh man, okay. Okay, and there we have it. We have journaled. Y'all, we did that. We tapped in today. Yes. Yes, I have been writing a lot. But I'll tell y'all real quick though. We got some donations that of people who want to tune into the webinar, whether they'll be joining us live or watching the recording. And so I had to quickly get the email and the link out to them. So I really only had like 4 minutes to write something down. But I definitely enjoyed this prompt. I'm going to spend some more time going through all the different prompts from the lens of virtue. But let me know how this was for you today. When we think about looking at our dreams and our goals through the lens of virtue, let me know. Please put in the chat if you had any aha moments today, just from the conversation and thinking about virtue. Had you ever thought about the quality of virtue or the lens of virtue in that way? I'm so curious to know. All right. So as I do every Saturday, I share what I write in my journal before I send you all on your way. But feel free, if there's something that you want to share, feel free to put it in the chat. I'll give you a chance to get it in the chat. I hate when I close out of the show and then I see something that I missed because of the lag. So I'll make sure to double check after I get done reading mine. All right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get this party started because we have to get onto these presentations. All right, the peoples are waiting. So my number 145, and remember, this was my second one because the first one that I went to go journal about, I already accomplished it. This 300 things list, it works if you work it. Okay, so I had to go to the next number, and the next one was 145. And get this, y'all, get this. I film a short film. I kid you not. That's what it is. I did not just make it up and pick it based on knowing what I'm going to be doing, right? I film a short film. And really, I kind of already did that because I did the day Elvis died, and it's already in the festival. Y'all, if y'all not doing the 300 things list, if you're waiting on your dreams to happen, your dreams are waiting on you to happen on this page. All right. Okay, here we go. So I film a short film. The qualities this item calls out of me are being more disciplined about making art. And also it calls out the release of perfectionism, to stop waiting for the perfect story. Just tell a story. Just do it. I release any excuse of not being ready. I embrace the qualities of joy. I release the inner critic. I go forward with a spirit of intentional playfulness. And that's what I wrote in my journal, folks. Remember, you can write about whatever you want in your journal, okay? You can write about whatever you want. But I really enjoyed writing through the lens and journaling through the lens of virtue. Kayla wrote, I felt inspired and hopeful that I can create the future I want for myself. Yes, that inspiration, right? Just that inspiration lets you know that it is waiting for you, that it is there. You would not have the inspiration or the desire for the dream if it wasn't already in you, waiting for you to become it. Right? Yes, the more 2K3 says, such good stuff. All right. So as we leave here, we like to always set an intention. So let's just take a moment to center ourselves, and we're going to set the intention today to become a vibrational match for the good that we seek. We set the intention today to be open and receptive to the habits, the disciplines, the mindset, the virtues that support the dreams and the goals in our heart and in our mind. We set the intention today to go forward with grace and compassion with ourselves and patience as we go on our journey of becoming. And so it is. All right, you all, that has been this morning's Saturday Morning Tap In. We are going to head on into the presentations for the interns. Let's go ahead and cue up the interns. Everybody, interns, go ahead. You guys are on the screen. Wave at the audience. You guys are up on the screen. Give it a wave, give it a wave, give it a wave now. Yes, yes, very good. There they are. They're like, we got presentations to do. We ready. All right. Very good. So we are going to get about that business. Renee said, see, I knew it. I didn't want to miss somebody. Renee said, I have to fix the things that are hindering my dreams. Virtue is a good, useful quality of a thing. I need to be better and to do better. I hope I read that correctly. All right. Well, I'll tell you all this. All right. Go out there and expect the good. Why? Because you deserve it. And remember, a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. All right, you all, I will see you all next Saturday. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Y'all, we are there. It's Thanksgiving, okay? Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all the day after Black Friday, after y'all have went out and did all the shopping and stuff like that. All right, you guys, I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for tuning in.